You just woke up in a Minecraft world where every block you break instantly turns into a random meme, and the landscape is an ever-shifting chaos of internet culture mashed with pixelated pandemonium. Your mission: survive before the blocks start sending you cryptic messages, and maybe build a house that doesn't roast you with frog emojis. The sun is composed of a giant, winking doge face, radiating golden beams of wow and such brightness across a pixel sky that glitches occasionally, as if the entire universe is buffering. You blink, wait, did that creeper just pause mid-slink and pull out of this fine comic strip? Welcome to the alien-crafted memescape, a Minecraft dimension engineered not just to trap human players, but to outsmart their every move through digital absurdity. You, an unwitting player named Alex Block, stand in a field of cubes. Except it's not any ordinary field. Grass blocks ripple with the faces of smug cats, and flowers here petal out tiny ASCII art hearts that bloom and fade in milliseconds. You reach down and punch a dirt block, expecting the usual crumbly pixel dust, but instead, it erupts into a Pepe the Frog dancing animation that stares at you with unsettling intensity. You glance around, trying to orient yourself, maybe by breaking a block that's not about to memebomb your existence. No such luck. The next block you break morphs into an "Is this a pigeon?" butterfly, fluttering erratically before spiraling into a pixel vortex of Rickroll lyrics. Somewhere nearby, a pixelated skeleton in a fedora taps its bony fingers against a block, which suddenly displays a scrolling banner that reads 404 survival not found. This is the work of aliens. You remind yourself. Those enigmatic beings have seen raw human creativity and said, what if we hacked Minecraft to meme humanity into oblivion? It's a cunning kind of warfare. Through humor, chaos, and a relentless flood of inside jokes from a culture that's simultaneously timeless and ephemeral. Your first instinct is to seek shelter, but not the normal cobblestone cabin Uray used to crafting. Here, wood planks laugh maniacally when you chop them, spitting out pixelated LOL bubbles that float upwards. The enchanted axe you almost picked up. Nope, it turned into a Nyan cat shooting rainbow particles across the horizon, distracting a nearby zombie who's now grooving to catch-up beats. You decide that if you want to survive, adaptivity is key. So you sprint in clunky block steps, towards a cluster of strangely shaped blocks resembling a modernist sculpture. Upon closer inspection, it's actually a fortress built entirely of distracted boyfriend memes. The girlfriend is a shimmering block on the wall, glaring pixelanger at every player who dares approach, while the boyfriend block's shift glances nervously whenever you look away. You sneak past, dodging a barrage of pixelated triggered stamps raining from above. Your inventory is empty, aside from a single enchanted boot labeled Get Good that vibrates faintly. You slip it on because, honestly, how bad could a single boot be? Immediately you feel a minor stat boost, a whisper from the universe that says, you just leveled up in sarcasm. You crouch behind a bush that's actually a 3D meme sculpture of sad Keanu, and try to plan your next move. The world glitches, forming glitchy stairways of trollface blocks that randomly shift between helpful paths and deadly drops. You jump onto one. As you ascend, you hear a soft voice from nowhere. Why build houses when you can build legends? The phrase lingers weirdly, like an encrypted alien briefing. Looking around, you realize the moon now bears the pixelated visage of Grumpy Cat, wearing a tiny crown. It's glaring down, apparently unimpressed with your survival efforts so far. The wind rushes past with intermittent sound bites, the faint vuvuzela trumpeting some legendary Minecraft battle remix. Then your eyes catch movement. A squad of pig mobs wearing pixel monocles and top hats, rolling past on minecarts, wheeling crates labeled nostalgia bombs. Their leader, a particularly round pig with a monocle that pixel quivers ominously, offers a single word: confuzzled. You nod awkwardly because you probably share the sentiment. Suddenly, the ground near you erupts with a flare of infuriatingly bright blocks that assemble into the phrase "press F to pay respects." The blocks pulsate and threaten to rearrange themselves into more cryptic instructions. It's as if even the landscape mocks your desperation to apply traditional Minecraft logic here. You decide that to understand this meme madness, y'all need allies, unlikely ones, but maybe fellow players trapped in this realm or even the aliens themselves. But before you can formulate a strategy, a block near your feet blinks, then displays an animated Bad Luck Brian meme, complete with a pixelated caption. Wakes up in alien meme world, AFK falls into lava. Excellent. You take a careful step back from near lava, knowing full well that in this memecraft, death isn't just about losing items, it's about becoming a punchline. You spot a structure ahead, a tiny village made from pixel blocks shaped like smartphones, Twitter logos, and YouTube play buttons. As you wander closer, villagers in pixel form stare at you with vacant like if you agree expressions, their inventory slots crammed with digital FOMO and spam items. You laugh nervously, realizing that even though this place is bizarre, some things never change. Village gossip now exchanged as viral tweets, piglins replaced with influencers hawking meme stock investments. You attempt to open a door, nope. The door screen is now a TikTok dance challenge. Fail the sequence, and you're locked out forever with a no entry, normie sign slapped above. Nearby, a creeper explodes, not with a typical blast sound, but with a sample of Never Gonna Give You Up. The explosion sends you flying into a patch of pixel flowers that each bloom with a frozen frame of a distracted boyfriend secondary meme. You land in a crater that looks vaguely like an emoji. The crater whispers, "You can run, but you can't meme." A shiver goes through your blocky avatar. The world feels less like a game level and more like a cryptic puzzle designed to test human pop culture wit and your patience. The aliens aren't just messing with you. They're redesigning reality one meme at a time, hoping to decode your thinking, your humor, your signature ways of problem solving. You realize this might be the first game designed less for entertainment and more as a psychological experiment. Your hands twitch. You scan the horizon and spot a tall tower made entirely of Chuck Norris joke blocks, each boasting a different, increasingly outrageous claim about his abilities. The tower winks at you every time you pass, as if daring you to climb higher. Why? Because somewhere at the summit lies the dank core, an alien meme artifact rumored to hold the key to stabilizing, or escaping, this chaotic realm. But of course, the path is riddled with traps. Kappa blocks that flip gravity, loss blocks that reset progress, and the dreaded unexpected John Cena blocks that ambush you with a blaring theme song and pixelated wrestling moves. You pause to consider your options. You're not just a player here, you're a test subject poking at the fragile interface between meme and reality. That's when your inventory screen flickers, and instead of the usual grid, it displays a cryptic alien script interwoven with images of Pepe, Wajak, and a blinking subscribe button. You touch the script and a fresh message appears. Phase 1 complete. Await further input. You chuckle ironically. Phase 1? What fresh madness awaits? You were told this world would outsmart humans, but it looks like the aliens underestimated one thing: your ability to laugh at the absurd and keep punching through pixelated chaos. Yet, as you look up, a block near the horizon erupts into a shimmering sad frog emoji that stares back at you, almost pleading. And just when you think you might start to get a handle on this madness, the entire world glitches, pixelating into a giant rolling year of our Lord 2012 banner before dissolving back into pixel chaos. Your heart pounds as you realize the true test has only just begun. Somewhere, an alien stands behind an interdimensional console, smirking. Let's see how they handle part 2. And just like that, Alex Block tightens. Their grip on their pickaxe, squints against the neon pixel sun, and steps forward into the mimetic unknown. Picture this: a giant pixelated UFO, looking suspiciously like a neon-lit creeper, beams down a swirling vortex of blocks onto a grassy hill. Sparks fly, and suddenly the entire Minecraft world warps into what looks like a digital theme park, designed by extraterrestrials who binge-watched human internet memes on loop. Enter Zix 9000, the star alien architect assigned to Earth's sandbox project, named internally Operation Meme Mayhem. Zix, a threed, blocky creature with hover boots and an inexplicable fondness for pixelated totems, scans the terrain with a squint that suggests half admiration and half confusion. Why do humans craft such oddly specific statues of frogs wearing sunglasses? Zix mutters, copying the pose with an awkward claw. Welcome to the realm where alien genius meets chaotic internet humor, and Minecraft blocks are the ultimate chess pieces in a cosmic prank. War Zix steps forward into the now vibrantly twisted landscape, where every tree trunk is a giant pixelated donut, oozing jelly made of glowing slime cubes. Above hangs a sky spotted with floating pixel memes. The infamous Doge face twinkles as a constellation, winking at any player who dares look up. Not subtle, but exactly the kind of psychedelic overload Zix was told to create to bafflingly outsmart humans at their own game. The aliens' mission is equal parts baffling and brilliant. Flood Minecraft worlds with meme-inspired chaos, so dense, it overloads human creativity like a lag spike during a redstone explosion. The aliens hypothesize that by surpassing human pattern recognition with absurdity, they'll design worlds humans can't conventionalize or conquer, breaking their obsessively structured build norms. But as Zix strides through the landscape, an unexpected problem surfaces. The memes start to take on a life of their own. A pixelated Shrek-sized block of potato chips, dubbed Lord Crispsalot, suddenly sprouts legs and lumbering arms, groaning in a chunky, crunchy voice. Eat me for ultimate power. This is not in the blueprint. Zix panics, waving holograms wildly, but the Chip Lord begins recruiting an army of enchanted Dorito archers from nearby caves. Each archer launches fiery triangular arrows with suspiciously cheesy crunch sound effects. The sky shifts colors rapidly, pixels splitting off and reforming into a sudden mob of Nyan cats, zooming in a rainbow trail that disrupts the Minecraft gravity code. Zix observes, lips pressed into a tight line. This was supposed to be meme chaos, not meme anarchy. The landscape's physics now resembles a Salvador Dali fever dream pixelated in squares. The grass occasionally morphs into mushy pixel slime that randomly teleports players backward in time by a few seconds, just to mess with their sense of cause and effect. Nearby, a blocky zombie, oddly wearing a top hat and monocle, dances on the ruins of an ancient pixel cathedral, reciting at a robotic pace. All your creeps are belong to us. The phrase echoes across a lava moat, now replaced by a flowing river of hot sauce blocks that outrage villagers who suddenly sport pixelated sweat beads shaped like exclamation mark 6. Desperate to regain control, taps into the alien interdimensional admin panel, a holographic console floating above his wrist, flickering like a glitchy jukebox. He contemplates summoning reinforcements, but hesitates, fearing further meme escalation from the infinite internet database they tapped into. Instead, he decides to try a more subtle approach, introducing a logic filter plugin designed to slow down the most chaotic components. The filter activates with a dramatic digital chime, turning half the floating memes into slow-motion sculptures. A pixelated Pepe frog statue stuck winkingly mid-leap, while an enormous keyboard cat loops the same 4 blocks of piano keys endlessly. Zix hopes this calm will contain the chaos and give him room to rebuild, but alas, the meme ecosystem has evolved past mere visuals into something bordering on sentience. The slapstick slime, a gelatinous blob with googly pixel eyes that randomly squishes into other blocks, starts hopping into Zix's hologram console, making it dance uncontrollably to an awkward, blocky remix of a viral pop song. The alien architect groans, Pressing buttons that promptly cause his boots to squeak with fart sound affects every step he takes. Even his own body isn't spared the joke. Meanwhile, on the edge of this insanity, a player named Alex, fully human and unbeknownst to the alien creators, stumbles into this madness with a diamond pickaxe in hand and a puzzled expression pixel-wide. Alex's blocky avatar blinks at the chaotic terrain, then inhales deeply, exhaling the eternal gamer sigh. Of course, aliens go for memes to crash our world, because why not? Taking a swift swing at one of Lord Crispsalot's minions, Alex begins pushing the chaos back with trademark human stubbornness and resourcefulness. Still, every victory feels temporary as soon as a monster falls. 3 new ones pop out of nearby meme blocks, each more absurdly animated than the last. The warped ecosystem grows stranger by the minute. Pools of water spontaneously erupt into pixelated face cams from alien Twitch streamers speaking a language made entirely of beeps and boops, their blocky avatars endlessly reacting with exaggerated emotes. Zix watches helplessly as a giant slime bubble shaped like the iconic "This is fine" dog lazily floats past, flames pixel dancing around its edges. "This is exactly not fine," Zix mutters to himself. Ignoring the ironic calm at one point, the Minecraft sun pixel shatters, cracking open to reveal a giant red pixelated eye peering down, blinking slowly. A subtle nod to the internet's perpetual surveillance meme culture, now embodied in cosmic eyeballs designed to remind players they're always being watched by aliens. This all feels like an inside joke the universe is cracking with itself, leaving players and aliens alike questioning who really cracked first back at the alien mothership hovering above the Minecraft dimension. Zix's commanding officer, a multi-limbed jellyblock named Glorp, watches a live stream of the chaos unfolding. Glorp sends a sarcastic text. "Did you say outsmart humans or outsmart ourselves? Because this looks more like a glitch in the Matrix." Zix replies with an exasperated sigh emoji constructed entirely of pixel blocks. Meanwhile, down below, Alex levels up with a new achievement. Meme Wrangler. Survive the chaos without losing your blocky mind. It flashes on-screen with a flashy rainbow effect, accompanied by the distant echo of a boing sound overlaid with a distorted oof. Suddenly, in the heart of the chaos, something even stranger happens. The memes start collaborating. The Lord Crispsalot Chip Army and the Nyan Cat Flotilla negotiate a pixelated truce using emoji-based diplomacy. Lord Crispsalot waves a shaky fries emoji, while Nyan Cats respond with a thumbs-up block. Their combined forces create a new hybrid menace, a gargantuan snack and rainbow beast, a monstrous, grinning chimera made of junk food and endless rainbows. Roaring comedic nonsense in randomized pixel mouth strings. It's a bizarre alliance that pushes the Minecraft physics engine to its breaking point, launching blocky shockwaves that send creepers exploding into showers of confetti blocks instead of fireballs. Villagers start adopting new social customs, holding block parties where they trade rare memes instead of emeralds. Hoarding memes becomes the new currency, and Alex, bewildered but intrigued, finds himself at the core of viral culture. Both player and unwitting meme kingpin, Zix watches from his glitchy control room, rubbing his digital temples. Maybe, he contemplates aloud, the ultimate human trick isn't building structures or crafting items, but embracing the beautiful nonsense of the memes themselves. This realization hits just as the moon pixelates into a giant 404 error sign, a cosmic joke that seems to say, "You can't find your way out of this meme mess." The scene fades out on Alex standing atop a tower made of stacked meme blocks, gazing out over this absurd world. Somewhere in the distance, the Minecraft soundtrack warps into a glitch remix of viral internet sounds, a perfect harmony of chaos, humor, and an alien plan that backfired spectacularly. The question lingers, who really built these worlds to outsmart whom? Maybe, in the end, it's the memes that hold the real power, the chaotic, colorful, unstoppable signal that no alien can quite decode. but humans somehow live inside every day. The next challenge looms, and you won't believe what happens when these alien meme masters decide to up the ante, because this was just the beginning of Operation Meme Mayhem. Imagine a sprawling pixelated sky swirling with hypnotic blocky clouds, the sun blinking in square frames like a glitchy eye, as the landscape below explodes into living, breathing chaos. A Minecraft world, but with an alien twist so sharp you could cut a diamond block with it. Welcome to Meme Mayhem, the third act of our alien-crafted Minecraft universe, where the lines between genius and madness blur in an electric haze of dripping lava buckets and oversized creeper heads wearing ironic sunglasses. It all begins with Zog, the lanky, one-eyed Architectalian, the self-appointed meme master of this anarchic realm. Zog looks like a Cuba-shaped octopus who missed his tentacles on assembly day, but makes up for it with a sharp wit and an arsenal of pixelated pranks that would make even the Enderman drop his blocks. His latest project? A gigantic, rolling TNT barrel disguised as an innocent wither skeleton. Because nothing says intellectual dominance like blowing up your own creations in the name of artistic chaos. The moment Zog triggers the fuse, the world responds in squiggly cascades of block explosions, sending pixels flying like confetti in a chaotic carnival thrown by pranksters from a parallel dimension. But this isn't just destruction. Oh no, it's a spectacle choreographed to make humans think twice about their obsession with survival mode. As the TNT barrel explodes, hundreds of meme villagers don oversized heads that morph into famous internet icons. Shrek, Doge, even a pixelated grumpy cat, marching through fields of glitching crops, their pixelated faces set in grins that hover somewhere between mischief and existential dread. The soundscape is a bizarre remix of 8-bit laughter and alien warbles, completely disorienting, yet oddly hypnotic. Zog watches, amused, sipping from a pixel block cup of what suspiciously resembles cosmic lemonade. An oddly satisfying combination of sour and sweet, perfectly matching the ridiculousness of his creation. The jungle biome, nearby, is no sanctuary from the madness. It pulses with neon vines glowing in unnatural purples and greens, twisting around tree trunks that seem almost alive. Until you notice they're actually immersive billboards flashing cryptic, meme-mixed messages like loot or lose and creeper's day off. As one of these vibrating trees sprouts a bouquet of pixelated flowers shaped eerily like thumbs-up emojis, Zog's holographic assistant, glitchy, quips dryly, "Plant life's never been this sarcastic." But it's the animals that take the absurdity up a notch. A pig scurries by wearing tiny, blocky aviator goggles, followed closely by a squadron of chicken drones, each equipped with tiny laser pointers that sporadically scribble glitch lines in the dirt. Zog smirks. Who needs mobs when you have a fleet of flying poultry with attitude? His laugh reverberates in the pixel air like a warped sound effect from a retro game. Moments before the chickens suddenly burst into a perfectly synced dance routine with the meme villagers, an explosion of synchrony that disrupts the usual Minecraft rhythm and introduces a new kind of pixelated reagent. A viral contagion of dance and chaos further on. The desert temple is no longer the mild mystery it once was. Now it's transformed into a bizarre nightclub called the Sandstorm Shuffle, where armor stands sport neon shades and lava lamps drip rhythmically, while zombies in tuxedos lounge on a blocky red carpet made not of wool, but glowing magma blocks. Here, the party is eternal, a pixelated bacchanalia fueled by endless stacks of enchanted golden apples, and an anvil DJ dropping beats that reset player hunger bars instantly. Zog, amused by his surroundings, hauls out his pixelated banhammer and waves it dramatically, shouting, "Let's make this a mod." To which a nearby zombie DJ replies with a deadpan brayance and bass, a joke so bad even the Ender Dragon would pause mid-flight to groan. The whole scene is dripping with irony, players expecting quiet looting replaced by an all-night rave thrown by undead party animals. Yet beneath the hilarity lies a strange commentary. Maybe, just maybe, this relentless meme-induced chaos is a clever alien ploy to break humans out of their comfort zones. Instead of mining in peace, surviving in solitude, the human players are thrust into a frenzy of social absurdity, challenging their ingrained sense of order with perpetual mayhem under Zog's watchful, one-eyed gleam. As night falls, the pixel stars above spark to life, not as peaceful data points, but as twinkling emojis that rain down like falling confetti. Zog climbs a block tower topped with a spinning beacon, emitting signals that look suspiciously like WTF in gigantic pixel letters, visible from miles away. From this vantage, he surveys the sprawling chaos, a vibrant ecosystem designed not to sustain, but to bewilder, not to shelter, but to spark relentless curiosity. Nearby, an NPC, a pixelated Minecraft Steve with the face of a grinning alien mask, offers a cryptic toast. To chaos and cleverness, may they forever confuse and amuse. Zog nods solemnly, his tentacle-like arms folded into a blocky pose of almost spiritual satisfaction. Suddenly, a new dimension opens midair, a pulsing rift streaked with random memes flickering like broken code. From it erupts a horde of pixelated cat memes riding minecarts, each tossing digital yarn balls that explode on impact into showers of confetti and temporary boots of speed. The absurd invasion only fuels the meme mayhem further. Players who try to mine or craft find their tools replaced bizarrely. Pickaxes swap for banana-shaped swords, and shovels morph into rubber chickens that squeak dramatically on every block break. Zog laughs. Why go for efficiency when you can have comedy with every harvest? The entire Minecraft universe suddenly teeters like a Jenga tower built by hyperactive toddlers. Teetering yet somehow holding together in the chaotic mosaic only alien masterminds could design. Meanwhile, high above, in the floating island stronghold made of glass blocks and shimmering, stained clay, Zog's commander, a towering alien, draped in flowing robes stitched from animated meme panels, observes the unfolding hilarity with a slow, deliberate nod. Our mission, the commander intones in a voice that sounds like a broken synthesizer, is not to conquer, but to upend. To make the mundane absurd. Humans can't predict chaos, and in their attempts to decode our creations, they become our unwitting muse. The irony is rich here. In this blocky world, human players are both audience and participant in an alien experiment of cultural disruption as much as gameplay back in the overworld. The village square morphs into a literal meme stock exchange, a place where players trade pixelated memes as currency, complete with flashing signs promising pump that pixel. And blockchain, more like blockchain. The villagers, wearing tie-dye robes and pixel glasses, transact with the seriousness of Wall Street brokers, while chickens wearing business suits cluck loudly, disrupting the solemnity. Zog surveys this madness, amused by the layers of irony. A market built not on real resources, but on fleeting internet ephemera. Exactly the kind of intangible economy aliens might design to baffle and mesmerize Earthlings. But just as meme mayhem peaks, a subtle shift begins. The sheer absurdity, the constant barrage of shtick and confusion, starts to feel less like chaos and more like a strange form of order. A new kind of emergent behavior where players find unexpected strategies not to defeat, but to embrace the absurd. Blocks aren't just resources, they're punchlines. Every mob glitch or dance break serves a purpose beyond jokes. It's a puzzle, a hint toward something deeper hidden beneath the surface. A metagame designed to teach the humans that understanding comes not from crushing chaos, but from dancing with it with a twinkle in his bulbous eye. Zog sends a final broadcast across the blocky skies. Remember, humans, the universe isn't just about mining diamonds or building castles. It's about memeing your way through the chaos. He chuckles softly, wondering if anyone will get the message or if, like his explosive TNT barrel, it will merely detonate into more glorious pixelated nonsense. The camera zooms out, panning over explosive fireworks in spirals of neon blocks and dancing villagers, all perfectly encapsulating the strange, cheeky spirit of alien-crafted Minecraft worlds. And just when you think meme mayhem has reached its peak, a lone iron golem, wearing sunglasses and carrying a boombox blasting remix versions of Never Gonna Give You Up, stomps into view. Ready for the grand finale, it rumbles with a blocky grin, but that is a story for the final act. In the pixelated dusk of the Minecraft cosmos, a peculiar evolution began to flicker through the alien-constructed worlds, a tide of chaos wrapped in glowing blocks and ironic glitches. The meme mayhem had officially erupted, and it was clear. The aliens had not only built these worlds to outsmart humans, they'd coded a cosmic joke directly into the game's DNA. Meet Zog Nexel, the blocky, twitchy alien engineer turned accidental prankster, who now found himself wrestling with his own creation. His translucent, Cuba-shaped eyes scanned the infinite horizon of ridiculousness he'd unleashed, where sheep wore sunglasses and creepers sported tiny, ironic mustaches. The landscape pulsed with chaotic humor, every voxel practically buzzing with a manic energy so infectious. Even the Endermen were awkwardly snickering behind their blocky hands. Zog stood on a floating island made entirely of slime blocks, a bouncy, squelching platform that wobbled beneath his spindly limbs as if the world itself was mocking his seriousness. Below him sprawled a cubic jungle filled with trees shaped like ancient internet memes, from the classic Doge bark trees to the baffling Nyan pixel vines hanging lazily, trailing vibrant rainbows that never quite aligned with the Minecraft physics engine. The air smelled oddly like digital popcorn and outdated Wi-Fi signals, as if this entire universe was a messy tribute to human online culture gone absurdly literal. Zog's mission, originally to study and outmaneuver human players, was spiraling into something far less predictable and far, far funnier. Suddenly, a horde of blocky llamas wearing pixelated top hats stomped into view. Not just any llamas, but dank llamas, famous for their nonsensical spitting that now doubled as pixelated confetti explosions. One llama planted a flower that spontaneously transformed into a dancing skeleton with sunglasses, who immediately broke into a jittery moonwalk right in the middle of a forest made of glowing Pepe the Frog cactus. Zog blinked, or would have blinked if his alien anatomy allowed it. When memes multiply themselves, even the simplest code walks off script, he muttered in his jittery alien voice, which sounded suspiciously like a dial-up modem struggling to connect below. A group of creepers had unwittingly created a meme mob, a chaotic brigade adorned with custom avatars. One wore a tiny crown, another had the face of a grinning Shrek, and another played an imaginary banjo, despite creepers having no fingers whatsoever. Their mission: to spread not just explosions, but viral internet laughter, in the form of instant blocky pranks that made even the toughest players do a double take. Instead of hissing and silently stalking players, these creepers now yell, "Surprise! You've been rickrolled," just before detonating in a shower of pixelated confetti and the faint strains of an 80s power ballad. The unexpected loudness, combined with the absurd music, often startled nearby pigs into performing impromptu dance-offs on enchanted lily pads. Meanwhile, a lone Minecraft player, a stalwart figure named Steve Pixel, navigated this chaotic prankscape with a mixture of awe and bewilderment. His iconic blue shirt was pixel-perfect but slightly glitchy, as if the memes themselves were trying to rewrite his very code. He stumbled onto a glowing redstone plateau where signs constantly morphed from warnings about danger into nonsensical proverbs like, "Beware the chicken that codes in C++. Steve Pixel scratched his pixelated head and whispered, "I came for diamonds, not dad jokes." The blocky shadows lengthened, and a rogue Enderman wearing a virtual reality headset toddled by, humming the Minecraft theme backward in a monotone glitch effect, as if the entire soundtrack had become a weird remix made by confused alien. Zog watched, All this unfold with a mix of pride and mild exasperation. His original mission of calculated domination now felt like babysitting a digital realm run amok with pop culture references and absurd gags. The alien's algorithmic brainchild, once designed to be a sleek, unbeatable environment for testing human intellect, had morphed into a sprawling meme playground where traditional rules were pixel dust. This is evolution, Zog mused aloud, where humor is weaponized and chaos is the code. Yet, for every block that winked knowingly, for every pixel that shimmered with ironic self-awareness, there was an undeniable brilliance behind the laughter. The memes weren't random. They were part of an elaborate puzzle, a cryptic language only the truly clever could decipher. As if on cue, a giant chicken from the What Came First. Biome, a colossal blocky beast glowing like an enchanted beacon, crashed through the sky, its clucks echoing like a bizarre war cry. It dropped a dozen eggs that hatched into tiny, sideways-faced Wajak frog soldiers, each wielding pickaxes and ready for battle against the meme mob creepers. The battle was less about destruction and more a slapstick spectacle, with eggs that exploded into bursts of pixelated mayonnaise and pickaxes that triggered confetti cannons. The combatants communicated in nonsensical slogans like "keep calm and respawn," and block by block, meme by meme. Steve Pixel cheered them on from the sidelines, wielding a sword that randomly shot out sarcasm in the form of floating text bubbles. Yet, amid this orchestrated chaos, Zog discovered an unexpected glitch in the matrix. A hidden block symbolizing the prime meme source, an ancient command block buried beneath layers of pixelated nonsense, pulsing with a strange, magnetic glow. This block seemed to hold the core secret of the entire meme mayhem. The aliens had encoded their greatest trick inside it. If a player could decode the patterns woven through the chaotic jokes and absurdities, they might unlock ultimate gaming wisdom, or perhaps something far stranger. Zog's multi-limbed fingers hovered anxiously over his holographic interface, trying to decide, was this a prank on him, or the ultimate alien revelation? Just then, the Endermen Collective, usually mysterious and brooding, assembled in a tight square and performed an impeccably synchronized dance called the teleport twerk, which somehow involved glowing cubes orbiting their heads and randomized sound effects ranging from baby giggles to robotic glitch noises. The ground shook with pixelated laughter earthquakes, sending Steve Pixel flying in a most undignified somersault into a pool of liquid diamond blocks. Emerging drenched but undeterred, Steve Pixel grinned wryly. Well, that's one way to mine. Meanwhile, high above, the skybox flickered weirdly. A blocky aurora of shifting memes like Hide the Pain herald faces, and This Is Fine dogs filled the horizon, wrapping the world in a surreal neon light. Zog's voice cracked slightly as he narrated the spectacle. In their attempt to outwit humans, these alien architects may have unwittingly created more than just a game. Perhaps this chaotic meme world is a mirror, reflecting human absurdity back at us in gloriously unpredictable ways. For a moment, silence settled, a brief pause between raucous explosions of pixelated laughter. Zog reflected on the irony, that a world designed to outsmart humans was being outsmarted by something as silly as a meme. The aliens, in their cosmic wisdom, had encoded humor as the ultimate puzzle piece, turning Minecraft into a bizarre battleground of wits and whimsy, where the most dangerous weapon wasn't a diamond sword, but the power to make you laugh uncontrollably at the impossible as night deepened in this cubic tapestry of meme-fueled chaos. The blocky stars above seemed to wink in binary code, a secret message, a cosmic joke yet to be cracked. Steve Pixel, now donning a crafted meme king crown assembled from pixel carrots and ironic gold blocks, looked out over the horizon cluttered with dancing skeletons and zooming llamas. With a sly smirk, he muttered, "So, who really built this world? The aliens or the memes?" And in that question hung the future of the Minecraft universe itself, an endless playfield where logic was optional, laughter mandatory, and every block held a secret waiting to explode in colorful absurdity. As the camera zooms out slowly, revealing an entire galaxy made of swirling pixelated memes,